Welcome to QAmonitor.net. OpenMentor welcomes you all. The website for QA Monitor is www.qamonitor.net or freeqamonitor.com. This is a product by Softsmith. OpenMentor provides free training sessions on this test management tool. In this session, we are going to see how we can set the user privileges. So first, we log in as eadmin, who is the enterprise admin. There's a project already added, demo 001. So we get into the project, then we go to the settings. Addition of users or projects are done by the enterprise administrator. If you want to add more users, we need to go to manage users and groups. There is one user already added for this particular project. If you go here and then select this none option, it gives all the users within this enterprise. Enterprise means company. Now we want to first add users to the enterprise, then pull users to the project. To do that, go to this enterprise option, then create global users. Let us create some users. Okay. Now I'm going to say dev 001. Okay. Let us do that. So I'm adding a user dev 001. This user is added. Now I'm going to add test 001, tester QA, then tester 001, email ID tester001@openmentor.net. Designation, we are going to say tester, password. So there are two users now added to the enterprise. If you want to add those two users to the project, first go to select the project. Then there is an option called assign user. Assign user into this project. Now you can choose the users. Now I'm going to assign the developer from May 1st to, let us go to June and then June 30th. Okay. So we are assigning this particular user only to this project for 2 months. Now we assign the other user tester, again same way, from May 1st to May 31st. If the user tries to log in beyond this date range, this person may not be allowed to the application. Now we have got Naga. If you look here, this is assigned as project admin because while creating the project we have done that. Now we need to assign the roles to the people. So dev 001 is a user. Now this person is given as guest. Now what we are going to do is we are going to give that person the access rights of a developer as well as the development lead. Then save. Every time you assign the groups, make sure you save that. Then we go to the tester user. For this tester user, we are assigning the access rights for test lead and tester, and then save it. These are all the available groups. If you tab on to these groups and then say select, now you see developer is assigned to this group. These two users are not part of this group. If you go to the project admin, only Naga S. Rajan is allowed, but these two users are not into this particular group. So the moment you choose that group, whichever user is allocated to that group, it will show over here. Every group is associated with access rights. If you select a particular group and then click on it, it says list the screen. For example, you go to the requirement screen. In that requirement screen, what this person can do, can add or can delete. If it is checked, it means you can. If it is not checked, you cannot do. So by default it says this person cannot add or delete or edit import requirement but view requirement. Whereas if you go to, if you close this and then choose project admin, say modify access rights, see the screen. Okay. Now it says for this particular role all the access rights are enabled. So when this person goes to that screen, it will allow him to add, modify, delete, whereas if a tester go to that particular screen, it will not allow. So if you want to change the access rights, select the groups, modify the access rights, go to the particular screen, then change the access rights as required. So in this session, what we have done is we have just assigned two users to a particular project and then assigned them the roles. And then we showed you how to set the access rights into this project. Now let me log out. Now I'm going to log in as dev001. Okay. Once dev001 gets into this particular application, it says this is the project. When you say set this project as a default, next time when you log in, you don't have to select this again. You may be assigned to multiple projects. Now once we go inside, if you go to the requirements, right, this is a tab. In this requirement tab, you could see usually there will be new or edit window or buttons enabled. Since this particular developer user is not given the access rights, you won't see add new requirements, something like that. Whereas let me log in and then log in as the project admin. You can see that I'm logging in as a project admin. Let me get into that particular project, go to the requirements tab. Since this user has got add, modify, delete, all those rights, access rights enabled, all these buttons are given. So depending upon the groups or the user roles you are assigned, the access rights to add, edit, delete, view, import, export are restricted. So this is how the whole QA monitor is accessed and then controlled for the security across the people, across the projects. With this, we end this session. Thank you.